Hi, I'd like to share with you a brief sermon from Philippians. As we come to the end of another year, once again we find ourselves in a world filled with problems, doubts, worry, and fears. We sing joy to the world, but there's not as much joy as we would like. Too many unhappy people walk our city streets. People today aren't as cheerful as they once were. Students of the New Testament agree that Paul had been a sports fan, or must have been a sports fan at least. Over and over again, many times in many places, he uses illustrations from sports to make his point. He speaks of wrestling, boxing, running, winning the race, winning the prize, and winning the crowns. He talks about the discipline necessary to win. Well, to me, most fascinating part of the passage is verse 8. I'm struck by one word Paul used to describe his own life. He said, this is what is important and what is more. I consider everything a loss compared to the surpassing greatness of knowing Jesus Christ, my Lord, for whose sake I have lost. Now let's talk about who Jesus Christ is. All the questions that might be posed to modern men and women, none is more important than this. It is no exaggeration to say that this is the central question of history and the most important issue anyone will ever face. Who is Jesus Christ? Where did he come from? Here in the text taken from the Message, a contemporary translation of the New Testament, if you've gotten anything out of following Christ, if his love has made any difference in your life, if being in the community of the Spirit means anything to you, that's if you have a heart. We can make an impact on Christ in our world if we stand without division, strive without compromise, speak without fear, and sacrifice without shame. A good portion of my time each week has been talking with people going through hard times. I suppose it just comes with the territory. When things go well, the pastor rarely hears from people. But when life's troubles comes in, the pastor gets a phone call. How would you rate your own prayer life? If you had to give yourself a grade, would it be an A, B, C, D, or F? As someone suggested, how about the word incomplete, perhaps? Now, the book of Philippians, by all accounts, this is one of the most beloved books in the New Testament. We love to read Philippians, and we love it to study and to memorize it. There are many reasons for this, of course. Here is God's prescription for believers trapped in unhealthy living. Think of these things. Focus on the good, the pure, the true, the holy, the right, the lovely. If we stay focused on Christ, we stay faithful to Christ. Find those things that elevate the mind and think of them. Crown Christ as the Lord of your mind, and your life will be transformed. And again, I'll leave you with this, my acronym, KGF. Keep God first. Thank you.